Now, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry called on South Korea and Japan to iron out their differences on history issues before wrapping up a two-day visit to Seoul.
As part of Washington's efforts to boost its presence in the region, Kerry now heads to Beijing, where he is expected to urge China to take on a greater role in resolving the North Korean nuclear issue. Our Myung-kil has more.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said it is up to South Korea and Japan to overcome their differences on matters related to history and forge a more positive relationship before wrapping up a two-day visit to Seoul and heading to Beijing.
So while the United States obviously has a strong interest in the relationship and in the security component of the relationship, it's up to Japan and the Republic of Korea to put history behind them and move the relationship forward.
Relations between Seoul and Tokyo have fractured in recent weeks over Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's visit to the controversial Yasukuni Shrine last December and separate claims to the Korea-controlled Dokdo Island. Kerry also said the ongoing animosity undermines trilateral cooperation between the U.S., South Korea, and Japan in dealing with the provocative North. Kerry also met with President Park Geun-hye and other key officials during his two-day stay and reaffirmed that Seoul and Washington are in agreement when it comes to the denuclearization of North Korea.
Today, we reaffirm our commitment to a common goal, which is the verifiable denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula in a peaceful manner, and we are committed to going to talks only if there is a clarity with respect to the steps that need to be taken for denuclearization by the North.
He also said China can do more now to urge North Korea to begin taking action to come into compliance with its international obligations. This was Kerry's second visit to Seoul and his fifth trip to Asia as the top U.S. diplomat. He travels next to Beijing and will then head to Jakarta before moving on to Abu Dhabi. Myung-kil, Arirang News.